Hey, how's it going today, Cancer? It's Robin here with AriesFireTarot. Welcome to my channel. Thanks for tuning in, you guys. Really appreciate it. So I am shuffling the Gilded Tarot deck to give you guys a love reading for singles and couples. Singles will be first. I'll mark the time in the description box down below for couples. So you can either stay tuned for the whole reading or just skip right ahead to what applies to you. So guys, this is a general reading. So just, you know, keep what resonates with you and just throw away the rest if it doesn't apply. And if you do want a specific one-on-one reading for you, send me an email at AriesFireTarot@gmail.com and we'll get you booked in for that. So I've been shuffling this deck pretty much nonstop while I was saving my previous video, so I'm good to go. The first card I have for you is the Page of Cups. So the page is the messenger of tarot, and the cups are related to emotions. So you could be receiving sort of an emotional, happy message sometime soon in the future. And this would be like somebody that's really creative and smart and funny and soft-spoken and bringing you some news. Let me just stare at that for a little while longer. The next card I have for you guys is the Ten of Wands. So the Ten of Wands speaks about having kind of a hard time progressing forward. Like if you just look at the burden this person is keeping on their back, but if you also notice the position of their head, they're looking forward and they have never, ever given up on their goal. I love how the deer in the background are just sort of staring like what's going on with the human, right? So anyway, it seems like you've been on a bit of a journey related to a goal, and it's possible that it could finally be coming in for you with the Page of Cups. And actually, if you look at these two cards here, you can see that the way they're aspected is they're looking at each other. It's like they're talking to each other. It's like the Ten of Wands is moving forward and bringing that message that hard-won sort of goal is finally going to come in. So the next card I have for you guys is the Ace of Swords. So when you see the Ace of Swords, it's like the universe is bringing you in a victory of some sort. So I would definitely say that some of you, you've been having a really tough emotional struggle. I'm getting an impression of like a female in your family helping you out. I'm not sure who, but I'm seeing for some of you it's your sister, if you have a sister, or if you call somebody your sister, like if you have a female friend that is really close. I see some of you like have really relied on this individual. Interesting. I have another page card. It's another message card for you guys. So this is about, like, wands are like an action card, right? So, and pages again are messengers. This is really bizarre, you guys. So I have two pages and they're basically talking to each other here, right? Through the Ten of Wands and the Ace of Swords. I think you've been really stuck for a while. You've been really struggling, like emotionally, right? I don't see it like a financial struggle. I just see that some of you have been really like tied up in knots about an ex or about possibly somebody that you were really interested in dating and they kind of shot you down, which happens, you know. You think you see something there and it's not there and you're like, don't feel bad. I mean, I think it's better to find out early if somebody's not interested in you rather than have them lead you on. you know, and then you get even more emotionally entangled, you can get over a physical attraction pretty quickly, right? So, so I see either like some of you are just finally getting over your ex, or you're really were bruised, like your ego was bruised a little bit by somebody you asked out, and you feel like you went on a limb, and I think you kind of feel embarrassed. Don't be. It's just part of life. It's fine. There's worse things than being turned down for a date, right? I mean, at the end of the day, like, I'm not trying to minimize any emotional pain you might be going through, but really there's worse things than being turned down for a date. Just be thankful that they didn't use you, you know, or maybe they did, but still, just move on. So right now I'm going to shuffle the Romance Angel cards. Actually, you know what? One of my guides here is telling me to pull one more card into the Ten of Wands. This never happens. When I decide to move on to decks, I don't get the yellow caution flag. Hold on. I'm hearing that for a reason. Hold on. Ten of Wands. Knight of Pentacles. So this is an action card. When we see the Knights, and Pentacles are about abundance, right? So let's see what this card has to say for you. So actually, there is some good news coming in for you. And it's going to be related to like abundant love. How well can you guys see this card? Somebody, and I think it's a friend of yours, they're a friend or a friend of a friend, or this person's friend, they're going to approach you. And it's going to make this all worthwhile. Just like, remember, like if things don't work out for you, it's because that is for somebody else. And the universe has something intended for you. And the only way you can get to it is if the thing you think you want doesn't work out. So I think you've been on a bit of an emotional journey, and I'm seeing for at least the past 3 months or so. But the universe has something brilliant planned for you. So just, and you know, you have the victory card here too. So like, keep the faith, chin up, you know, stay positive. I think this is coming in really quickly, you guys. You've got, I just got goosebumps, so like that tells me that I'm saying the right thing. Hold on, I don't want to see this card yet. I'm gonna flip it over. Romance Angel Oracle card. 2 came out. Wow, okay, we'll keep them. Like you have 2 pages, right? So something's coming in really fast. A message. The universe has a message for you, and then you have an action card. Something's happening like soon. I feel like you could be out like doing your thing and turn around a corner and bump into somebody. Like that's how sudden it's gonna be. Okay, what have we got here? Codependency. Okay, addictions are affecting your romantic life. You know, maybe that's got a little bit of something to do with this. Or I'm seeing the phrase addicted to drama. There might be like an additional drama infused into the situation that needs to be. This is not an insult, guys. I'm just interpreting the cards. I think everybody should know what makes me kind of a good reader is I've been through it all, right? And so I will never judge anybody because, man, I've got a story. Okay. Hi, you guys. Check this card out. Calling in your soulmate. So that makes all of this crap that you're going through, and maybe you've been sort of like addicted to whatever, like, I got the phrase, you guys, emotional abuse. Either somebody is doing it to you and you think you deserve it, or you're doing it yourself because there's nobody there to do it for you. Interesting. So this says your prayers, affirmations, and oh boy, I can't. Visualizations. Wow. Help bring you together. Someone's coming in so fast and you've been working so hard on it. But if this is you, if you've got some sort of addiction to anything, and that could be anything, addiction to your phone, addiction to shopping, smoking, drinking, whatever, you know, it's time to sort of trade that in for what might really matter for you. And you've got the soulmate card here. Wow. And that's amazing. So I think you guys have had sort of a bumpy bit of a road, but man, it's going to even off. You're just going to be this happy. You're going to be soulmate happy. So hopefully you will all attract your soulmate in the next few weeks, and I really want you guys all to be blessed by that. So kind of some weird cards and some strange energy for you guys, but it's all going to be okay, calling in your soulmate, like seriously. So just remember that, okay? Everything's going to be okay for you guys, for you single Cancers. So I'll leave it there. I'm marking the time down 12:30 for the couples. So I'm just going to go ahead and start that reading so you guys can stay if you want. Happy to have you. And I'm just going to do a reading right now for couples. Couples, this is your romance reading for the end of December going into January. I really just want to clear this deck from the singles reading. Give me about 30 seconds to do some shuffling here. And I have to, I'm compelled to shuffle the Romance Angels cards right now. I'm getting some really strong messages from Spirit right now, you guys. It's a really good time for me to be doing readings. Sometimes I can just be minding my own business and relaxing, and I'll hear the calling, right? Go do readings right now. And I do some of my best readings when I hear that message. I hope you guys think so too. If you think I suck, that's okay. Hopefully you don't think I suck. All right, I'm gonna do one more little shuffle, you guys. I'm ready to go for Cancer in relationship, Cancer partnership. Let's go. Let's do this. All right. First card, Four of Swords. It's like Four of Swords is taking a forced rest. You know, I'm getting the phrase in my head right now, beating your head against the wall. So maybe you guys have a really stubborn partner like a Taurus or an Aries. Well, it's no laughing matter, but I tend to infuse everything with a sense of humor. So I hope you just take it that way. I'm not laughing at you. So I see you just sort of taking a break, like, whew. Maybe you've had sort of a rough patch, which in my opinion is normal, right? It's just how you get through it together. And the next card I have, Yoza! This is my all-time favorite card in all 7 decks that I have because it just is such a powerful depiction of love. So, I mean, maybe for some of you Cancer in couples, relationships, maybe you've been really exhausted by work or whatever life is handing out to you right now at the moment, and you haven't been feeling the vibe with your partner. But let me tell you, that is all going to change soon. Probably right after you finish watching this reading. Man, look at this card, you guys. That's just heaven sent divine love. And the way he's holding her up like that. Anybody see the movie 300? Yeah. Yes, please. I'll take that. Okay. This is awesome, you guys. This is the Six of Cups, which is cups deal with emotions. And the Six of Cups in particular, it depicts I'm being distracted by this orange tabby down here. Excuse me. I told my son today I'm having feline withdrawal symptoms. Because I've had, let's talk about me for a second, cats in my life for like the past 30 years. And recently, just in January, my cat passed away and I decided not to get another one. And I'm really missing having one in the house. And orange tabbies are my favorite. So that's my story. Let's get back to the card. This card represents like a blast from the past. Something is coming back around again. And this is the thing that is coming back around for you. You're going to get a new infusion of like a chemical romance coming back in. I mean, it's not always easy to keep a spark going in a relationship. And I'm actually getting the sense that this is your... I don't get the phrase downward spiral. That's not nice, you guys. My spirits. Anyway, like you've just been sort of in a lull, right? I mean, if you're with somebody for a couple of years and you imagine couples like my grandparents were married for like 68 years and they still always like slept in each other's arms. So anyway, yada, yada, yada. You've been taking a bit of a break, but I don't think it's bothering anybody because you know it's coming back. Look at the Lover's card. Amazing. And then it's definitely coming back for you, that spark. You're just going to look at each other and feel it once again. Yeah, you guys. The Crate card. The Four of Wands is about celebration. You can see that there's people in the middle of the wands and they're getting ready to, like, they're preparing for a party. They're preparing for a celebration. And that is like a family oriented thing. So I think maybe some of you are getting prepared to, for couples that have been together longer, you're just preparing to have a renewal of your vows, or you're going for a nice second honeymoon or something like that. And I just see a really lovely celebration coming up and just like everything flooding. Oh, as I burp on TV. YouTube, who has TV anymore? You know, it's just, yeah, you've had a little lull or whatever, but I don't think you guys ever doubted each other. And your love is so strong. This is such a nice reading for couples. I'm so happy with it. I hope you guys are too, like, especially if, you know, you've had a bit of a slump, or, you know, let me know in the comments if this is you. And if you don't want to post a public comment, let me know, AriesFireTarot@gmail.com. Like, I got a comment yesterday on a video that somebody watched, and she was so moved by my video that the thing she said to me as a thank you, I wept, you know, I cried. It really means a lot to me when people say, you know, that I really connected with that. So, all right, I'm gonna do one more little shuffle. I've got the Romance Angel cards here. This is a Doreen Virtue card deck. And what have I got here? Religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. I honestly think that has something to do with this celebration that's coming up. I think that your love life is going to be influenced by the way you celebrate your love for each other, and it's just going to mean so much. Look at the crown above her head. I just see a really beautiful ceremony coming in, and your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. I think you guys are really going to connect over whatever ceremony is coming up. It could be a wedding, engagement, like I said before, renewed vows. And I think it's because you guys have grown together as a couple. I think it's just going to mean that much more to you now. So I'll leave it there for you, Cancer couples, because there's just nothing more I could add to this. It's just so beautiful and loving, and I hope this is everybody watching. I hope you are so blessed with that partnership. You know, that's what everybody's striving for, and it looks like you guys have it. So stay blessed, take care. Love you guys. Bye for now. Bye.